Hello everyone, this is Deb Joyce Sneak from Delight of My Art, and we are doing mystery stamping today, just making sure everybody can hear me okay. We get together every Wednesday for mystery stamping, which is a time for you to use what you have in your craft room and create something fun and exciting with it. So we do fun folds every week, and I just wanted to point out that I'm creating the videos hopefully so that they are relevant and useful to you from today, but also in the future. So years from now, you can go back and rewatch these, even if the supplies that I'm using are not available anymore. You can use anything current or anything that you have in your stash. So I am excited. I go back and look at my own videos. So I do find them pretty useful. And the measurements and things are in the description, at least in the YouTube versions as well. So we've got a couple of years worth now of mystery stamping videos and fun folds to go back and enjoy. So welcome to everybody popping on. And if you want to get on my email list, you can get this emailed to you every Monday and see it also posted in our Facebook group, which is called Stamp with Delight. I'm live streaming right now on YouTube and Facebook at Delight of My Art. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, if you want to get on my email list, you can go join at email.orderwithdeb.com. And please say hello again to Tina from You Made That. She is a new team member of mine. She is my moderator in the comments on YouTube. So if you have any questions or if you need any links, she's there to help out today. So thank you, Tina. All right, let's go ahead and put my face away. Whoop. All right, so here's my instructions and we will go ahead and get started. So for this one, we have a card base. I'm going to start with Strawberry Slush, one of our awesome new in colors. And we're going to take out our trimmer, of course. I'm going to put my paper so I can see it and follow along on these directions. I'm focusing a lot on the things that we have coming up too. We have a new in color craft along starting on June 1st that you can follow along. So the products that I'm using today feature some of those products too. So you have some more alternative ideas to use. This piece right here, the card base, is 10.5 by 4.25. So we're going to score this 2 times at 2. Actually, I didn't even need to put this arm out. We're going to do 2 and 5. 2 and 5. And then we have that piece done. This is for the card base. So that was 10.5 by 4.25. So that means we just cut off a 1/2 inch on that one, but it's the long side of the cardstock there. We're going to take out a coordinating piece of cardstock since we still have our trimmer out. And we're going to do this piece is going to be 9.5 by 3. The way that I pick coordinating cardstock is from the designer series paper that I'm using. So both of these colors are in the designer series paper. And so that helps me figure out which colors to use. This piece again, 9.5 by 3. And we're going to score it in half, which is 4 3/4. 9.5 by 3, scored at 4 3/4. So now that we have this scored in half, I'm going to run half of this through an embossing folder. And I want it to be this half. If you have a directional embossing, I want it to be this side because we're going to fold this in half. And this side is going to be up and it's going to be opening like this, like a regular mini half card kind of. So this is how it's going to go. So I'm going to emboss this piece right here, which I've already done off camera, so you don't have to watch me do the embossing. But I used the beautiful Gardens and Glass embossing folder. Look at this. They're little tiny half embossing folders. Let's see if I have them. Oh, right here. It comes with a set of 2. So one is flowers. Okay, yeah. And then this one has kind of like a cracked glass kind of look. So I ran the flower one through here just on the front half. So this side is not embossed. I just stuck that in my embossing folder. We'll just open it and then just put the end of the embossing right at that fold. If you need to rescore it after you put it through the embossing folder, that's totally fine too. And then that's what we did. So I just wanted to point that out, how you can do that. So let's go ahead and do our burnishing here. I've got my little mini card here now with the embossing. I just think that's so pretty. You can sponge on this too and kind of get some fun colors. So this one, we have those two marks at 2 and 5. So we're just going to fold this in half here. We want that shorter end on the front. You see that that's where we cut off that 1/2 inch. So we'll just go ahead and score this one. This is at the 5-inch mark. And then this one was at the 2-inch. So this little section right here is just going to fold in at 2. And so that whole thing will fold in. So now we have kind of a little bit over half of the front is covered just like this. So I'm going to take my circle punch at the moment, and we're going to put a little notch here because this is going to be a gift card holder area. I don't want to put it too far in though, because we have a way that we want to kind of decorate inside here. So I'm just going to put it slightly in. And I'm using the 2-inch punch, and all of our punch, most of our punches are about the same size. I have about an even border right here when I'm putting, looking at the punch from the top side. So that helps me determine I'm not going too far in. And that helps me also determine that I'm halfway between. So just a little notch right there. We don't need this little piece. And don't glue this down yet because we want to put some designer series paper and decorate this a little bit. So here we have our 2 pieces so far. Is everybody having fun? What are we doing? All right, so we're going to do DSP number 1. And this is the paper we're using. I think it's the paper that goes with the Impressions of Bloom. Tina will be able to tell you the name of it. And this is going to go on the front. This is the more detailed. So I said you have a detailed one and a more subtle one. And the more subtle one is going to go back here. And the more detailed one is going to go up here. So let's go ahead and put our front one on, because that just goes flat, nice and simple. I hope everybody's having a great day. It's a beautiful day here in mid-Michigan, May 28th. And then here's my more subtle pattern. It's actually the same piece. And then we're going to put that in the back. So that coordinates well. I love when they have front and back coordinating on the same piece of designer series paper. That always makes it real nice and easy. So this piece is just 4 inches tall by 5 1/4 wide. That fits perfectly on the inside of our card base there. And then I also said for DSP number 2, which is this one, to have a little tiny strip. So this piece was a 6-inch by 4-inch, and I just cut off 3/4 of an inch. This one we're going to stick underneath here so that you can tell that you have a little gift card holder here, because otherwise it's kind of hard to see that anything's going on over here. So we do want to call attention to that piece right there. So we're going to glue this piece right in there. But you don't want to glue the whole pocket shut. So I'm going to kind of put my piece down here so I can see where that's landing. I just want this to barely cover that little notch right there. So I'm just going to, since I'm using liquid glue, I can kind of wiggle it around a little bit. All right, so we're just going to scoot it, scoot, like so. About like that. I did have a little bit of glue there. We'll just clean that up. And if you have a glue eraser, you can just kind of take that glue away. I found these at the Dollar Tree, or you can get them online. Very useful to have in your craft room. All right, so now we have this cute little pocket. We can create our pocket now just by adding glue on the top and bottom of this little flap right here. Like that. And now we have a cute little pocket. We'll just give that a hold for a second because I want that to really adhere. We've got our liquid glue, which gives me a nice thin line if you're light-handed with your glue. This piece is actually going to sit right here, right up against that designer series paper. There is a little space here up to the fold. So we're just going to go up to the paper, the DSP, and not to the fold line. So this is just going to sit evenly here, and you should have a nice even border all the way around this way and then up against that designer series paper. So this is going to open the same way as this whole card. Doesn't that look cool? So I'm going to put glue on the back of this one. This is very similar to a card I did about a year and a half ago or 2 years ago that I was looking back in the archives and not a lot of people watched that one. Maybe it was in my early days of mystery stamping, but we did do something a little bit different, which is add this gift card pocket. So it is still different. I felt it was cheating if I completely copied an old design, but we made it new. So I think I called this, I forget what I called it, even 2-in-1 or double. I'm going to call this double open pocket, double open gift card holder or something. So now we have a label, a large, medium or large label that we can stick on the front here. So I'm going to put this one on the front. I'm going to put some dimensionals on it. And then I can decorate that with some things I found from the designer series paper. And then we'll put all of our embellishments on there. And we also will have a neutral piece in here. And the neutral inside for your greeting is 4.5 by 2 3/4. All right, so that's this one right here, by the way. And I did find another piece that I cut from the designer series paper. We're just going to stick that there. And I'll just cut off the edges, whatever sticks off once that dries. Okay, so let's put some dimensionals on this piece. A fun way to put dimensionals on, or a clever way, is you kind of hold it there and then go, okay, this is definitely inside of where that circle fits, right there. And right here, right? And then I can put dimensionals all along this edge here to kind of keep that secure. And now I can do anything on this whole side too. So maybe put 2 more over here to support, and now we're fully supported because we've got along the center edge and then along the left side. But we don't want to add dimensionals over to this area because we don't want to glue that down. I mean, I guess you could. No, because then your your gift card holder would be covered. Don't do that. We want this to be just kind of like this. So on my other cards, this little label is a little bit smaller. So this is more of a large label. And on my second and third one, it's more of a medium. But you can go however big or small that you want. So I'm going to take all my dimensionals off here. Double open gift card pocket. That's right. All right. So I figured this is the time of year where you're going to need more gift cards, right? We got graduation and just vacation. I don't know. Just people going off to college and things. I've got a daughter graduating. So that's why I've got gift cards on the mind and needing to have things for that. There we go. Or giving her some cards throughout the school year next year, giving her some money for whatever she needs, because then she's going to be on her own. Oh my goodness. So I have a little ribbon here. This is the Strawberry Slush faux linen ribbon, I think. It's actually this thick, but I took a length of it and then I just held it between my fingers and cut it in half. So now it's skinnier than it was before. So that's a trick that you can use with any ribbon that we have that's thicker than 3/8 of an inch or so. So I'm just gonna stick that on here. I think that's gonna look really cute with a glue dot. Stay tuned because we got 2 alternatives coming up. Alternatives, alternatives, and I want you to vote on your favorite in the comments here. So that helps my channel a lot, but it's also fun to do. There we go. Oh, and we need to put this on the inside here. Isn't this, oh, we need to cut our little piece off first. So you see I had my edge there. That looks cool. Same thing you can do on envelopes or anything. In fact, I cut this piece from the designer series paper too, so I'll put that on an envelope later. All right. So we've got this piece on the inside here. All right, and now we need some embellishments, right? Can't let it go naked. All right, so I've got my new in color flat pearls here. And of course, I'm going to use the Strawberry Slush new in colors. And if you are new, or maybe not, I am doing I can't even talk today. The in color craft along coming up here and starting June 1st here on YouTube on Delight of My Art. So I'll be doing 12 projects using 2 different stamp sets, and this is one of the stamp sets. So this is Impressions of Bloom, and my third card will show the Cheers and Sips, the other card that we're using for the craft along. So you get more ideas. I've been trying to fill up this month, and I've been posting on Facebook on Delight of My Art lots of other ideas using those products as well. So here's card number 1. Here is card number 2. This one is so pretty. This one's using the paper that we're using for our June Delightful Card Club. So if you haven't signed up for that yet, you can go to club.orderwithdeb.com. It's really pretty. I did use a different stamp set for this one. This is the Year of Flowers. And so we've got some roses in the background, hoping your day blooms with happiness. I thought this would be a great wedding card. Anybody that's getting married in a barn, this is just so rustic looking, right? This is so trendy right now. So then we've got the gift card holder there. We've got the same embossing folder and then the inside. So lots of room for writing. So here is card number 2. And then here's card number 3, of course, using that Cheers and Sips bundle that we're using for our craft along. And we've got Cheers, It's Your Day. I thought this would make a great birthday card. So this embossing folder is the Pressed Flowers embossing folder. It's hard to see. I was listening to the designer speak about this suite the other day, and she said that she intended for us to use the debossed side for this embossing folder. So I thought that was interesting because the way that the folder is put together, it's actually the embossed side that I think usually comes out when you put it through regularly. So if you put it in upside down, you can see that this is raised, but this is kind of the deboss side. She said she wanted it to kind of look like if you pressed flowers into a book and then took the flowers away and they left kind of impressions into the paper. I thought that was really interesting. So let's celebrate. There we go. So I'm making it difficult for you to choose. Choose one of these that you like the best. Tony says all of them. All right. So if you have any votes here, we said, let's see, favorite card number 1, 2, and 3, Vesta. That's funny. All right, let me bring my face back in here, maybe. Linda says number 1. Desapa says number 3. Sabine says number 1. Thank you for voting, everybody. That helps me out. You can't see all the cards now. Let's do this. I always have so much fun with you guys. Oh, before we go, and I should have said this at the top of the video, we have one more Julie and Friends video tomorrow night. So it's 7 p.m. Eastern time, and the theme is masculine cards. So you don't want to miss this one because it's actually going to be one of the cards that I'm doing for Delightful Card Club this month. So you get a sneak peek at one of the cards, and you also get to learn how to make it. So make sure that you tune in here on YouTube at Delight of My Art tomorrow at 3 p.m. And then you can see Julie and Lisa's other videos and then vote on your favorite for that one too. So make sure that you tune back in. We've got more votes coming in. We've got Sharon saying she likes all 3. Rachel likes number 1. Moira says she likes the Sips card. That's number 3. Thank you guys for voting. All right, so thank you again for watching. If you liked any of the products that I showed today, you can go to my online store at orderwithdeb.com. That goes straight to my Stampin' Up! Store, and you can purchase any of the things that you saw here today. But other than that, if you like, share, follow, all of those things, that also helps me out. And making comments here on Facebook or YouTube is also very helpful to me. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. I love doing this. It's so much fun. So, and if you would like to share your version, we have a Facebook post going live tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern in our Facebook group, Stamp with Delight. So we'll be sharing this video over there, and then you can post your version over there too. We'd love to see it. It gives us all inspiration. Just like seeing these 3 when I make one helps you see like the different versatility of the folds, we love to see your versions too. So please make sure that you share over there as well. We've got more votes coming in. Number 1, number 3, the number 1 and 3. All right. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. All right. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night.